One of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis.
The punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, has it teed up and ready to go.
And we're off from US Bank Stadium. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 2nd down carry for Jones. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 from the 41. Jones once more. Will cobble together a yard there. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Staying on the ground with Jones. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. McCarthy to throw for it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Colts will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
All the way, touchdown, Indy! The Colts parlay the interception into points. Lining up now to try the extra point. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their... And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Nick Folk now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense up to the line fast.
It's the loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Running right, this is Jones. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Jarvarius Ward brings him down. They'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Hutchinson reels it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
He's going deep. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Minnesota. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yeah.
When you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. DJ Chark there for the catch. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. Only took him 1 play partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. Richardson now on 1st and 10. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
First and 10, here's Jones. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He puts everything behind this one. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Nick Cross has it. And the Colts are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Wouldn't make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Vikings are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge hit in return for that defense.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Situational football. Looking at first and goal, these defenses know what's coming at them. More often than not, a run play. It really is better to throw the ball unless you've got a way to disguise the run, and there was no disguising on that one.
Another try for Jones. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final. It's Vikings ball as we return for the second, and they've got to be thinking points here. Third and goal for McCarthy. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And they're headed in reverse after that sack. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the score remains knotted, 7-all.
Goal to go, and to come away with nothing. Zip, zilch, nothing. It's not all on him for missing the kick. He could shoulder the blame with the 11 other guys who couldn't find the end zone on first, second, or even third and goal.
On first down, it's Richardson. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Sharp there to haul it in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be first down, Colts. Richardson back to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Vikings get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Oh man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense. I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3rd and long for him here. He just wants to Hawkinson outright. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
McCarthy throwing on 4th down. They connect for the first. He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. What a play on 4th down. They get the first after a gain of 27.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They bring their tight end left. They'll run here with Jones. Hits the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
2nd and 10 now. Escapes the pocket. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Dallas Turner there to bring him down. The rookie out of Alabama there on the tackle.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. The Colts with a lot of work to do to get into scoring range. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Pass caught. Both feet are down. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
And the Colts 1st down.
Now Richardson to throw. He sends this one to the end zone. going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
He'll throw again on second down. He's got time here. Now he escapes to the right. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down, Colts.
Throwing from the gun here. On the move, headed right. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
From the 20 on second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll be first down, Colts. To throw, Richardson. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Trying again, following the sack. Getting out to his left. Cut near the goal line. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. Folk on now to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts tie things up at 14. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They give to Jones, right side. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Has the connection to Hawkinson. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ball at the 33 for first down. On play action now, McCarthy. He's on the move. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This a 48-yard look for him. Smith able to put it through. And they've taken back the lead. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11. Escapes the pocket. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Going from the pistol, Richardson. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. This finds Mitchell complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. Here's Richardson. On target to his man Taylor. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st down throw here from Richardson. Cut near the goal line. And that's good for a 1st down. Taylor scores. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Point after by Folk is up and good. And the Colts take a 4-point lead.
21, Vikings 17.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. Pass is caught by Addison. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Charvarius Ward brings him down. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Jones reels it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Back to the air, McCarthy. That's Jefferson, he's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. So QB sneak coming. And he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings take a 4th-quarter lead. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings push their lead to 3. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Play action with Richardson. He beams one deep right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. He gets 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. State. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively. But listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Third and long, it's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it's going to be Vikings football. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. He put everything he had into this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. From the gun, Jones gets it. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing on third, McCarthy. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Jones. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for second down. Man in motion, out of the slot. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's trying to push the field. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Jones trying the left side. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
They did it! He made the interception! And the Colts have some new life in the 4th. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing from near his own goal line. He's on the move. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Working quickly here. On first down, it's Richardson. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. He'll look to throw it. In disaster averted, he knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And now they face second down. Setting up to pass. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. The kick is good, and expect that to stand now. This flag appears to be the player who jumped early looking to block that kick. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
That's into the hands of Moore. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Trying to push it deep downfield. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Hawkinson reels it in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted.